I believe you know what's happening in this part. Before we go, let's check our team. And we're off. Level 34 is Zhukov. He's going to be the focal point of my training today. First things first, we get Team 27 return, which I'm going to hold off in teaching to anyone. But obviously, I'm not going to talk too much about the gameplay in the background because there's so many battles. And I don't really think any of them are particularly notable, besides my progress, which will be evident throughout the whole video. This took me about an hour and a half to record this, just between routes 12 through 15. So yeah, maybe I left a couple clips in when I go back and heal, and there are a couple clips when I go back and go buy stuff. But so yeah, all things considered, it's gonna end up being a little less than a 30-minute video. So I hope you enjoy the footage and the background music, and maybe you can stay to hear what I have to say. I'm so happy to be back, not just recording videos again, because for you, this video might be coming out like in the beginning of August, late July, and that's not really what I mean, because by that point I've already been uploading daily for over a month. By then I'm recording this at the end of June 30th to be exact, and I pretty much in the past 2 weeks since of me recording this, I basically recorded something probably like 20 something videos, lion's share being this series obviously, and I think this is like part 17 or 18, something like that. But yeah, I'm not talking about being back recording, although I do enjoy that. What I'm talking about is just being back home and being back in a state where I'm not anxious about stuff coming up. What I'm referring to there, because there is a lot of a good bit of story, I guess, that maybe I did not really get into. But the second to last part, I think it was called like Alienation Hideout, where we took down the rocket guns at the casino. Oh, let me pause that thought actually. Here we have Snorlax, and we can wake him up with Poke Flute. I'm gonna keep this in regular speed because, maybe you want to see how I take down Snorlax. Honestly, it's pretty much the same way that pretty much everyone else does. Weaken him down, hit him with Staff Infliction, then throw your best balls at him. But anyways, I know I think I've said this before, is that I've been like really stressing out. I consistently have anxiety about like upcoming events that not only I don't really want to be a part of, but also have to like prepare for in some way. And I have this anxiety about not being ready for stuff. It's not so much, oh, I gotta go on this vacation, see my family, and I'm not like me. The idea of me actually enjoying their company has waned a long time ago, or really anyone's company. I shouldn't say anyone's, but a lot of people, the idea of that's kind of gone away, and it's just like, am I gonna be like at my best, presentable for these people? I don't, or near my best or whatever, just presentable anyway. I feel so much like insecurity about stuff, that I'm not at my best. I'm not always well spoken or well dressed or well smelling at all times. I know no, that's not true. I smell pretty good. I got the body wash going. That's not really a problem. I'm making myself to be more pathetic than I am, but I am pathetic, but just not in these ways. I don't know where it stems from. Wow, so like you get anxious off of like if you don't enjoy like for example that vacation I didn't go on, you don't actually enjoy going to see the people that you're going, like you make it such an effort to go see, I might as well be at my best. But being at my best, like I just want to relax, but that's something that's always weighing in my mind. I always feel like I can only relax in solitude. I don't know how relatable that is, and it's definitely not healthy, because where does it leave me? Well, in solitude. But anyways, what I'm saying, I'm done with. I'm back. I'm back in my apartment, back alone, living life on my own terms. And what are my terms? What do I want to live like? I want to be able to fully relax and not have the weight of seeing people from past eras of my life come back and judging me and stuff. I don't want to think about that. I don't want to feel like I have to be performing for people. I feel like I'm coming off really bad here, but that's how I feel. And I'm not talking about just family or whatever. Just past friends. I guess I didn't catch it. I fooled myself there. But I don't know if it's coming off right. But I'm here now. I have nothing that I'm really forced to do. That's as terms of that. Like everything I have to do right now is schoolwork, paid work, this YouTube channel, and that is a facsimile of what I would like to do. At least the latter two things. I honestly don't want to do schoolwork, but I have a pretty fuck you attitude with schoolwork, which I do not have with interpersonal stuff. But I'm happy to be back home and not have to worry about anything coming up that I have to really do extra to prepare for. I hate packing up, hate unpacking, hate being in a car. I hate just doing all this bullshit all the time. Don't like babysitting my 17-year-old sister, whose birthday is in a week, so she's gonna be 18. I just feel like so much of my life is still in the latter transitionary phases of that status when I was a kid, where you would have responsibilities foisted on you or tasks foisted on you that you really didn't want to take up. I don't know, maybe this is an idiotic thing to say, but what am I dealing with right now? What am I enjoying right now? What am I enjoying is recording these videos like this, where I could be a little more honest, a little more forthcoming with things. And I swear, I thought there would be an item there, but no. And apparently, there's a pretty large chance that those Snorks that you catch don't have leftovers on them, and I didn't know that. That was 100%. But anyways, this is what I've really been enjoying, because I feel like I'm working on something that is somewhat meaningful to me, whereas schoolwork is not. And I find paid work, like the editing stuff, is pretty alienating because it's not my video and it's extremely tedious, even though I do get paid relatively well for it. And on that note, actually, I checked to see if my first video that I edited for the channel, Sadmo, actually got uploaded, and it was uploaded 2 weeks ago. And as of the last time I checked, a couple days ago, it had 156,000 views, so good on them. And I looked at it again. I didn't watch the video. I scrolled down to the likes and the comments, and all the comments were overwhelmingly positive. It was they were all referencing jokes that obviously the jokes came from the way I edited it, and I felt very proud of that, because I was very nervous about how someone that seemed like a pretty big deal to. I basically created all the visual elements beside the drawing of the characters, and I had to make something from almost nothing, and taking a lot of liberties there. But right now I'm somewhat creatively satisfied, based off stuff like that and stuff like this. But maybe, oh yeah, and of course I went back to buy some calciums and use them on Zhukov here, because he's going to be my special attacking force when he evolves once again. But yeah, but in the past couple days, even though the last tedious thing I had to do in my life that wasn't on my terms. And I hate to sound like that because it makes it sound like I'm fucking have this libertarian mindset where everything I should do should all be about what I want to do. But life is not. I'm not saying life is about doing what you want to do. It's about, and it's not about selfishness or never sacrificing anything. I believe it's the opposite. Well, turn the sacrifice, because I do want to do stuff for other people. I don't mind sacrificing, but it's when the choices that are kind of like I mean, it's to a lesser extent now because older and whatnot and more independent. But when you have stuff foisted on you that you have no choice in, and you may or may not would have done anyways, but you don't have agency in the situation or presented agency. Your agency is not considered in this. And maybe this is more of a rant that's more applicable to a younger crowd that have to deal with their parents in that situation. But I remember my mom, she's some degree, she still has to deal with that with her parents. And her parents are like 70, she's like 44 or something like that. So I don't need to get into details about that because, don't need to put, spilling all the tea in the street. I like to drink that tea to get my summer body in August. Well, I guess technically that is summer, but why? Like, summer break doesn't end in September. I think summer ends September 21st or something like that. No, but anyways, the past 2 days have been pretty rough for me. I don't know why. Like, as soon as I came home from my mother's house, from like basically house sitting for her, I got off my schedule. I came home. I didn't unpack my bag. My bag's still unpacked, actually. I just couldn't do anything. I didn't have the will or want to do anything. It's like I had a good couple weeks where I would say, yeah, I was depressed, but it wasn't like it was like a numbness that didn't affect my schedule or my work really. I was able to still be somewhat productive for a lot of that. And that's how you got those videos last month or the past month or whenever this is fucking uploaded. But because I was feeling, I want to do this again because I feel a little more up to it, and playing this game and Celeste make me happy to some degree. And I really enjoy doing this again. I don't know how to describe it, and I don't know. It seems so stupid. Musical change up, no transition, but it feels kind of stupid to say that I enjoy talking to a mic to almost no one. Well, to no one. I'm not insulting you. You're a person. If you're watching this, I appreciate you and everything that you are and what you do. Except if you're like a Nazi or something. Stop doing that, man. You can do better than that. But anyways, I'm technically talking to no one. I'm just recording it. And when I was younger, like in 2008, 2009, when I recorded videos, I literally did not upload any of those. It was just purely for myself. I didn't even think to upload them or knew how, because I was recording on my phone. But a reclaimed slidey phone, that might take some of you broke boys back. It was poor people shit back in the day. But anyways, something about this is that I just something I enjoy, so I kept doing it. Now it's a highlight of my day. It's the point where even though I schedule to record videos like sometime maybe like 10 o'clock, 10 to 12, or maybe at the end of the work day, more like 3 or 5. Like the other day, the first thing I did, I woke up, immediately turned on my computer, and I recorded a part of Celeste at like 5:30 in the morning. And it probably didn't lead to my best commentary, but that's how excited I was to go do that. And I missed that excitement. The excitement that I used to have for getting to school and playing basketball, or just getting to school to see my friends in general, or just getting the day started. I would say for the most part in the past 2 years, I've not been excited to wake up every day, and that was something that I that was a part of my life for so long, was being excited to wake up to watch MTV or watch Pokemon on Cartoon Network, or play my game again in the off time that I had, or eat. I was so excited to go eat cereal when I was a little kid. It was like so much of that joy was a pillar of my life. It was like it's what made like morning time one of my favorite things. Like waking up at 5 o'clock or even 4:30. The sun's not out yet, but maybe you can catch an episode of Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh, and maybe you got home movies if you wake up early enough on Adult Swim, or you watch Sports Center. All this is I look forward to engaging with all these things that made me feel good early in the morning. Where in the evening, by the time I got home, I was tired or had football practice or baseball practice, something like that. I was excited to start new every day to get what I want to do. And I guess now being older, I have access to all those things. I could watch any episode of Pokemon anime when I want to. I could listen to any song, or watch any music video, or I could do all that stuff now. I can play any of my games anytime. No one's telling me when I have to go to sleep, when I have to wake up. Barely. I mean, right now, it's like any other person in school taking online classes. Oh, I just talked over that. Fuck. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, fuck, I'm so sorry. Marc is now a small person. That is legitimately shameful. You never talk over an evolution. That is like Pokemon LP rule number 9. And I fucked it up for the whole PokeTuber community. What a dumb name. I'm not a PokeTuber. That makes it seem like I'm part of this wider community and I communicate with them and we do let's plays together or something, or make videos together. I don't do that with anyone. It's just me and my fucking lonesome, I love this song in the background, but more and more, like I felt before this past weekend, I was starting to get back that groove, that excitement to wake up, even though I had like a bunch of very, very tedious work to fucking do. I hate school. I hate biology class. I hate geography class. I hate it all. I can't wait for this fucking semester to be over. By the time this is uploaded, the semester will be over because it will only be, I think it ends at the end of June. Last week of July. I always get that fucking mixed up. I think it's July for June all the time. But anyways, it'll be over very quickly, and my grades aren't looking that good. I got right now as it stands, I have a B in German, and probably like a D in biology. I got a D on the test that I was talking about, guys. So, yeah, that's the end of that story for now. I'll update you more on the biology thing, on my biology summer class, but geography is going fine. I haven't taken the first test yet. I think it's coming. I'll do it this week actually, and I'm more confident about geography because it's related to I know more about geopolitics and macroeconomics than I do biology, and that's saying something because I don't know jack shit about geopolitics and macroeconomics. But yeah, so I'm just trying to this week. Oops, did I? Oh, I thought I yanked out my earphones because the music started to get a lot lower. But I'm trying to get back on track this week, and for you, there probably won't be much of a difference. So why am I even talking about any of this? Am I just saying bullshit to fill up time over this quite long video? Maybe I am. Is this am I trying to garner sympathy from you? Maybe I am. Am I a fraud? Probably. Aren't we all these days, huh? Am I right, folks, with social media? We're all putting on faces. Actually, I this is a little re-instrumentation of the Sonic Colors Planet Wisp Act 1 theme done by me. So we enjoy that. I'll upload that eventually. Yeah. What was I talking about? So, in the past 2 days, I've not only been unproductive, I've also been pretty self-destructive. And I know I'm in a bad place whenever my instincts are to put up the blackout curtains. Because normally in this apartment, I have the blinds turned all the way up. I mean, obviously in the summer, usually I have the windows open, but you know, it's hot as fuck outside, so I keep them closed now. But yeah, but ultimately I have the windows open, blinds up, sun coming in, fresh air coming in, and you know, that's just my deal. Natural light. And then my room would be, I mean, this apartment, I don't have a lot of stuff. Like, pretty much all I have in here is a table, the TV and my games, a sofa to sit on, a gaming chair to also sit on, and a bed. I have one shelf, but this is like, it barely fills up the apartment. I have nothing in here, and I don't have anything hanging up anymore. I had to take down that canvas picture of Leon Trotsky I had, but I'm gonna keep it. I'm not gonna throw it away. But yeah, I have nothing in here to really flare things up, so usually I could keep it pretty clean. I haven't been doing that. Been overeating again. That's no good. Yeah, it's just been pretty destructive, and I need to get back on the right path, man. So far, man, it's so rough. I just need, like, when I talk to, I'm not gonna say his name. When I'm on the phone with one of my friends, and he talked about, man, his quarantine's been rough for him. He said, right now, I just need some female interactions, some female companionship, if you catch my drift. And for me, I don't feel like that's not, obviously I want that, like, deep inside. But man, I just want to feel fucking like at ease with someone, like a very close friend. And you know, I'd rather that be a woman than a guy, you know. But I don't know, I don't put things in those terms. Yeah, I just need something, and I don't like talking over the phone that much. I despise texting. I despise Discord. And anyone tells me to join their Discord, you're prepared to be ignored, honestly. But now we're going back to this little path here. We're almost done. And I just see Zhukov is level 41. Too bad I couldn't let him stay in. I didn't even use a dragon type move, but Hannibal has it. Oh boy. And yeah, that's just. So what's good shit that's happening to me, man? Is that with that lack of anything in my way that would make me kind of anxious or get in my way, throwing off my rhythm. That's a big one, being thrown off my schedule, I feel. Because I have pretty consistent and tight schedule that I don't want messed with, really. That's how I get stuff done, is because I just cram every fucking second out of the day to do something. Well, I shouldn't say that's how I get a bunch of stuff done, because I don't get a bunch of stuff done. But yeah, so every day is kind of, now that I don't have stuff like that in my way, I kind of, between now and the start of the next semester, I pretty much have full free path to do what I need to do. But with that being said, when I was on my schedule last week and the past 2 weeks, it felt like I was doing a bunch of work, putting a good bit of effort in, but I wasn't making much progress. I felt like I was running into a wall. And, and every day I was putting a crack into that wall. But it looked like no time soon it was budging. And I remember this thought I had came out of my subconscious. I wasn't trying to conjure this thought up. I mean, I don't know how the brain works, so maybe it was, I don't know. But it just came to me. It's like, I feel that soon I will cross a horizon in which all my past mistakes will not matter. But I don't know when that is. I don't know how soon is soon. I don't know. Thought it would be like 2 weeks or something. Don't think that's going to be the case. Maybe it'll be 2 months, 2 years, 2 lifetimes. I don't know. But it's back. For me, it is back to the grindstone. About to get on my grind time, prime time. And I have a lot of work to do. So, and it's not cut out for me, too. Well, some of it is actually because, school. But, yeah. Just feel, it's not defeatism, but it's that feeling when you feel when you fell down a mountain. You're working so hard, now you feel like you're back at the bottom of it. Boy. Where are we at now? Fighting some bikers. Actually, I've been worrying about this, about me like doing the post commentary on Premiere, because even though I have a really good computer, after a while the video starts to freeze, and it's certainly doing that. So I could barely even tell what's happening right now. I know Napoleon learned a new move, learned Calm Mind. Okay, that's cool. So yeah, we're just gonna finish off these bikers, and I think that'll be it. So yeah. How can I finish this off? Because I don't know if this has been a good video. It probably has. You probably stopped watching a while ago. So why am I saying you? I should say y'all. Whatever. I don't know if people like this. I don't know. Fucking Lily Pons can go serious about how she's mentally unstable. So why can't I grab from that well? But anyways, I think it's time for me to wrap this up with a little paraphrasing of a great philosopher. I'm gonna give until I can't give. Got all this weight in my sack, got me bleeding on my back, kid. With that, join me next time, Pokemon Fire Red Omega, when we take on the Cycling Road. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you so much.